I know it's been a while since I actually made a video, but look, I've been getting some things in check in other aspects of life. You know how it is. So, you know, this is not a revenue stream whatsoever. Maybe one day it will be, but it's not. So, gotta focus on myself at this time. But yeah, how did this year turn out, right? So here's what we know. We know we can get a whole bunch of peaches, and honestly, that made me so happy this year. And it's part of the reason why I didn't do as much of continuous posting and continuous gardening and all that stuff. I actually cut down on a lot of my gardening. Cut down a whole bunch of trees. As you can see, this yard is pretty clear. If you look straight past that basketball goal, it used to be a couple fruit trees back there, but I clipped them all down and got rid of the elderberry stuff that I'm just not gonna eat. So I was growing tomatoes, peppers. I don't eat none of those in the clip to me to actually keep up with actually growing them at this time. So honestly, stop that. Cut down all of the remaining of my nectarine trees, so that counts the spicy nectar plum, because it just doesn't do well here. And I got enough peaches. You know, peaches, nectarine, pretty much the same thing. Peaches do way better here because of that fuzz. Is able to fight off a little bit more disease, and the animals, not the animals, what am I talking about, the bugs and stuff. So he's able to fight that off more, so leads to it being a better product for me here with ease of use. So what do we have? We know we can grow peaches. We know we can grow muscadines, right? Now the peaches take work. That's part of the reason why I cut down a whole bunch of stuff, because I gotta spray the trees. In this region, if you're pretty much, you're not gonna get anything if you don't spray the trees. Now, you may get sun. You may not have to spray for bugs, but then if you don't spray for bugs, you gotta watch for the birds, because the birds are gonna take everything. So it's kind of that give or take. You gotta spray enough so the bugs don't get them first, and then you gotta pick them off fast enough, because you can't spray for the birds. The birds are gonna eat it anyway. So you gotta pick them off fast enough to where they're not like getting overripe and attracting the birds pretty much. So as you can see, the figs are doing well. So I've got rid of most of the rest of my fig trees. I only really need one. This is enough. Figs aren't my favorite. I love them, but they're not my favorite compared to peaches. Muscadines, peaches. This may have to go. This is an apricot, but I'm gonna give it another year. There's a plum over there. I'm probably gonna get rid of that one because this is very early. It's one of those California plums, and a lot of the California stuff just does not do well here. So most of that stuff I've already cut down. I'm probably gonna finish off and cut that burgundy plum down. As you can see, that's a citrus right there. I'm gonna have to cut this low again so we can cover it for the winter, but for now I'm gonna let it grow and get as thick as possible. Let's just actually go see that. I need to cut this grass, by the way. As y'all know, most of this was brush and trees. Last year I cut them all down and the grass kind of overtook it. So look at, I think this is a 3 or 4 year tree in the ground. It's been here. It's a pumpkin mandarin. It has survived in zone 8A, or the colder side of zone 8, for like 4 years, 3 or 4 years. So obviously I can't cover it being this tall, so every year I cut it down. But as long as you don't cut it down too short, it'll still have an ability to get fruit. So as you see, the burgundy plum, pretty bad spacing. I would like to clear this area out anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna cut this down when it get a little cooler. The citrus, all the citrus is doing well. Besides, well, you know, the ones that I thought died, it came back alive. So, well, I haven't showed y'all this. My persimmon, this is a Fuyu persimmon on its 2nd year. And it is, you see this ladder right here? This is the tree right here. I had to stake it on this ladder because all these persimmons are so heavy. And I know I should not actually be, I should have took these off. I should have took these off earlier. But I mean, we're here now. This is probably not gonna do anything next year because it has not grown a bit since last year. That one is my other persimmon tree. It didn't have any blooms on it this year. So and it also has not grown much this year. I just think persimmons just grow super slow. It is what it is. Like I said, I'm not mad anymore. My thing that I want to do this year was get peaches. And shit, the thing I want to do since I started growing all this stuff is to get peaches. And I feel like I've almost mastered it. Not all the way, but with the amount of peaches I got this year, I'm close enough. There's another big, yeah, this is a Miho Satsuma. Look how big it is. I did not touch it this year. Like, ever since the winter, and I took off the protection, the winter protection off of it, I haven't touched it. And look how big it is. I'm up close to it, so just imagine how tall it is. I'm like 5'10", 5'11", right? So it's probably it's over a 6-foot tree, and it's wide as hell. But has not even tried to give me any fruit, which is okay, right? As long as it's growing like this, I know soon it's gonna give me a ton of fruit. Yeah, you're pretty much clearing out everything over there. Whole bunch. Still got more peach trees though. I'm trying to think about what to do with, right? We have that peach tree, the far peach tree that you see right there. That's another contender, and the way that one looks is just a beautiful tree, very wide. I cut that one pretty much perfectly as far as pruning, so that one definitely not going anywhere. This Bella Georgia just grows so weird. I tried to perfect this one. It's just hard to perfect, and as you can see, look at how weighed down it is, and there's nothing even on this one, but the tree just got so weighed down from peaches this year. And it's just the way it grows. I'm not a big fan. If I had to get rid of a peach tree at this time, it'd probably be this Bella Georgia. It's a different taste than peach tree. It doesn't taste as peachy as the other peach trees I got. So that's also a negative. Then we got this peach plum right here that gave me one peach plum this year. It was pretty tasty. The way it's growing, I think I'll keep it so far. Probably gonna get rid of this mulberry. I don't eat mulberry, so what's the point? And a couple pear trees that we'll see what they do. I had a couple pear trees die on me from fire blight. Tried to save them. I cut them all the way down, and it just weren't good. I think it was the moon glow. The moon glow did terrible for me. Actually, this is an apple tree. I forgot. The pear is right there. This is my Florida home graft. So remember, this was a Bradford pear that I grafted fruiting pear on top of. Not expecting much from it. Oh my God, look how big it is. Compared to, oh my God, I haven't looked at this thing in forever. Look how tall that is. Oh my God. And I grafted on it 2 years ago. 2 years ago, and that thing is like probably 20 foot. Maybe 20 foot high, maybe more. I don't know. It's way up there. I can't judge how tall things are. I'm gonna go right here. Look straight up, and it goes straight up. And yeah, that's all Florida home. As you can see, the graft right there. There's the graft. There's another graft. There's another graft. And there's another graft. So I tried to graft on this side this year. None of them took. So I'm just cutting this one back every time it grows. But I'm going to leave it. I'm going to let it stay. As my synopsis, my thought process on it is, if this part can get some sun, some, what do they call it, photosynthesis, then it can push some of that power over to the fruiting side. We'll see though. It's pawpaw. No clue why I got that pawpaw. Probably get rid. So my plan is to get a fence to go right here, all the way back to the back side of the house. So that means I'll have to get rid of these loquats that came back. I thought they were dead, but they came back. Oh, here's a whole bunch of death and destruction over here, where, like I said, got rid of big spicy nectar plum. There's some remnants of it right there. This was all elderberry, got rid of that. That is a little persimmon, but it's astringent, so I don't know why. I don't even know why I got it. It was on sale. That is a Byron plum. I'll let it sit. Just, it's brand new. As you can see, the spicy is trying to come back. I need to just get it from the root, because it's going to continuously do that and be annoying as a stump right here. But that's pretty much it, man. That's what's been going on. Oh yeah, watermelon wars, right? It's all kind of watermelon I threw out. I need to do something with it. You know, it's gonna disintegrate in this hot heat though, and not too long, so it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, watermelon wars. I pulled off some watermelons off my vine. I'm gonna take you to the vine. See what's left. See that one right there? And I think the biggest one I got left since I pulled off the other one is this. See that one right there? There's one right there if you can see it. I'm not gonna step all in that, but yeah.